I love a lot of things, and talking is one among them. And with the same passion and same desire is ballet. Yes, I did mention I like talking, but that I get pretty nervous when meeting new people, but after that I get along quite well. Choices are definitely not easy to make, and no one actually likes making choices. But here, I have a few choices for you to make so that I know what kind of person you are and how quick you can make your choices. First off, clap if you would choose fruits over candies. Now clap if you would choose family time over the time you spend with your friends. And finally, clap if you would choose movies over books. These choices were pretty simple, but our lives aren't filled with these simple choices always. We have difficult ones and these simple ones just combined together. And every day we go through the same process. When I was 5 years old, I was given an option for a weekend outing with my family. I was given the choice to go to the park or to go to the beach. And I thought, parks are amazingly close to nature. They have tall trees, colorful flowers, and they always have this cool breeze that goes by. And beaches in Dubai, well, they aren't so bad either. You can go sit, relax, and enjoy the perfect sunset. And trust me, two sunsets are never the same. In Dubai, each beach has their own sights to see. Like in this one, there's the Burj Al Arab. Hard reality though is that people tend to leave beaches early because of this. Yeah, these beaches are too open. They're too open that there isn't any shade. And so the summer heat and the summer sunlight can easily show through. You step out for 2 minutes, you get tanned. Not only that, these sandy beaches tend to make me sneeze allergy cells. So hard, but true, I had to choose the park over the beach. Like this, our lives are filled with decisions. And every moment that goes by, we make choices. As per researchers, we make 35,000 decisions on any day. We just don't remember the smallest decisions we make in life, like calling a family member or even greeting at your classmate or colleague. But we say that making choices are not so easy and you just don't feel like making your choices. You're not grateful that you can make your own choices. But believe me, some people in different parts of the world can't even make their own choices. They're not privileged enough to make their own. In Japan, for example, being a going your own way person is to be immature and not culturally sophisticated. They obviously have their own preferences over there, but they're not allowed to choose what they like only because it's not their ideal way. Why am I talking about other countries? In my own country, some parts in India, they never give women a choice. They never ask what they want to be in the future. They never ask what they want to do in life. Women my own age, children, even children younger than me, work in kitchens, farms, fields, cattle sheds, and even in their own backyards while I can just sit on my sofa, relax my feet, and read a book. So I believe that we should all be grateful for the decisions that we can make because by making our own decisions, we have the right to live our life the way we want it to. Decisions are not so easy to make. Are we afraid to make the first move after making our decisions? Yes, decisions do have an impact on our life, some negative ones and some positive ones, but we cannot move forward without making decisions. Like on September 5th, 2020, I, Seira Sony, at the age of 13, made the biggest decision. I was getting ready for my ballet class, ready and excited for the new class. Only to know that halfway into the class, I ended up on the floor. I had a complete blackout. And the next thing I knew, my cheeks were wet with tears, and the first thing I saw was my knee dislocated. And I was on the way to a hospital in an ambulance. As I entered the hospital, I saw a doctor rush towards me. He examined my knee and he told me casually, "Your knee is just back in place. You just need to take this medication and go home." And I did that. The only thing was that I went to 100,000 doctors knowing that my knee wasn't okay. And I saw a specialized doctor, a doctor who treated professional ballerinas. And he told me, "This dislocation wasn't minor, it was major. And we need you to make a choice." And I was given a choice again. The choice to do a surgery and continue ballet, or to do physiotherapy and just quit ballet. And that hit me like a thunderbolt. I can never imagine life without ballet. My passion, my dream, and my everything is ballet. So I said yes to surgery without even talking to my parents about it. So I prepared myself for the hard and long road ahead of me. But as you see me today, I can dance, I can walk, I can do everything. And I'm perfectly happy with the decision I made. Let me show you some key moments on my way. So this picture was taken before the surgery. I was pretty excited because I knew that I could go and continue with my ballet life. But I was very nervous. I just tried not to show it because I did not know what was ahead. I did not know what would happen during the surgery. I clearly remember this. I was daydreaming while my doctor was explaining key point to key point about what would happen in the surgery. And I regret that I was daydreaming. This picture was taken an hour after I became conscious. That's why I look very, very messy. Yeah, so I was hungry, sleepy, and in so much of pain. And my brothers and father were only allowed to come in an hour after the surgery. They were allowed to stay for 10 to 15 minutes. But I would be so much more happier if they stayed, because only with both of them, I actually smiled. This picture was me crying after getting injected with some medicine. Yeah, I was that person who would run after seeing a needle. And I needed to be held down by my parents so I could just take the syringe and not cry. But the surgery just turned that all around. I'm gonna keep this as a suspense. I had to get injected every day for a week with some medication. But I wasn't allowed to go to the hospital every day, was I? So, someone inexperienced, someone who wasn't experienced in doctoring stuff, she, the only one, my mom, she's the only one who stood by me and injected me with the medication, with no experience, and tried to comfort me on the way. This picture was me taking 9 to 10 steps out of my bed. I'm pretty sure that I looked very messy because that picture was taken a day after the surgery, the day I got discharged. Though I didn't get any sleep on the previous night, I was in so much of pain, and I don't know how I even made it out of that door. I felt like collapsing the moment I reached that. This might be the first time I actually sat on a wheelchair. So an assistant, my nurse, came by and she told me, "Are you okay?" Because I was tripping each step I took. Each step I took was agony. It was so much of pain that my mom couldn't even stand and look at me. But I believe that we should take the risk to make a decision, because we don't know the consequence of a choice until we try. As you see in this visual, this girl is afraid to make her own choices. But little did she know, and not many people know right now as well, that fear itself can cause 100 other problems. It can accelerate your anxiety and depression, and it can even lead to premature death. So let's be confident, Take our time to choose, and always, always remember, life is a matter of choices, and every choice makes you. I would love to conclude with 2 lines from the poem Robert Frost's poem, The Road Not Taken. 2 roads diverged in yellow wood, and sorry I could not travel both. Thank you.